What is up, guys, and welcome back to yet another Let's Play. So in the last episode, we had gained the ability to do outlaw missions, which we did do. I did a bit of it off camera. We stopped the outlaw drowsy, we grinded a bit. You guys can see we're now level 15 and 16. Yeah, it's been pretty easy going. Actually, no, I'm lying. It's been pretty difficult. It's been very difficult for us. We've been getting beat in the missions. It's not been the easiest thing. It's really been a challenge. We've been making decent progress though. So yeah, guys, these are two of our guild members, Sunflower and Bidu. This is Why Not and Lavafet, and what they're doing here, well, as we complete our missions, we'll find out what's gonna be there. But it is gonna be a shop run by a Pokemon named Spenda. You guys can see there, Jesse just leveled up to level 16. And with that, I'm now level 17, and Jesse's level 17. This is a good series. Liking this one, we're able to recruit people. The thing I like is that we'll be able to recruit no matter how many people we have with us in the dungeon. And we can choose to, keep our new recruits with us, or just have them go back to the guild. It's a very useful ability for selecting who you want to take with you in the dungeon. And my attacks are missing like crazy. Yeah, it's very useful for that. Like I said, I like using it. Helps train new recruits a lot quicker. You guys can see there's grinding I was talking about. We've been gaining a lot of XP on just doing these missions. It's been a really fun time. It's really come in handy too, because like I said, we've been getting beat just trying to do outlaw missions. We had 2 outlaw missions that we could not get through. We kept getting beat. It was recover a stolen item from an Anorith, and it was beat an outlaw Chingling. We just barely managed to beat the Anorith, and then my partner gets one shot from the Chingling for like 70 damage. It was a rough time, so we just ended up getting rid of those quests. And just decided we were just gonna do normal missions till we got stronger before we start doing more outlaw missions. I see that because outlaw missions are a bit tougher than the regular normal rescue missions. Outlaw missions, the enemies that you have to find are a bit tougher. It really took a lot for us just to beat that in North. It took like half our moves and like me using Endure just to survive. Like I said, that chainlink just one-shotted my partner. It was a real tough time. I ended up losing my X-ray spec over that. Eventually I will be getting another X-ray spec from a mission. I don't know who I'm gonna set the client as yet, but I'm eventually gonna do it. Just to replace the one I lost. The thing I like about this one is that no matter who you rescue, the picture will always be shown. But it's a fun feature that they added, so you know all the rescue Pokemon have their own box art, which is pretty freaking cool. Whereas with the other one, it just didn't have that. Only with like certain Pokemon that tied into the story. So what we picked up was an Oran berry. You guys can see here. It says restores HP with a question mark, but if you guys look here, it does feel it's a food item that deals damage. So you can see it deals damage to us if we try to take it. Which we're not gonna take it. You can see there that Shellis took 10 damage because it ate it. If I were to eat that, I probably would have took like 10 or more damage from it. But yeah, there's a difference between the two. Oran with an E, they deal they're lookalikes from the Oran berries. They deal damage instead of healing, whereas the ones with the A will heal you up to 100 HP. And you'll see that a lot with a lot of these items. There'll be a lot of lookalikes. Always check to make sure you're eating the right one, because some can have negative effects on you. Some can decrease your level, some can give you max stats. It's just overall big mystery of what you're eating that they've added to the game. You can see we're going up on level pretty rapidly here, which is very uncommon, but it's helping us out greatly. The more XP we gain, the better. This will really help us out if we're leveling up like this, especially in the later dungeons and as we progress in the story. We're really gonna need the help. That should be it. And I think that's all our missions from there. And as usual, we only get 150. Purchase there. Nice. Oh, sweet, a driver's seat. Anyway, here we go with the first official exploration. So before we get into this, we're going to save and return to the thing. Just because I want to do this while we got it. So you guys are actually going to see me doing the thing here. Anyway. So we're going to transport ground floor 3. Clients will be Alakazam and the extra specs. There's our code. So we'll receive the password and then we'll simply enter in the password. I could just write it down, but that would be a bit longer to do. Okay, I was right.
Hey, I'll be right back. Going to the store. Then when I come back on the store, then I'll come. When I meet. Alright? Alright, now we know the phone's in there. Wow.
Alright, so now that we've entered in our code. What? How's it incorrect? What are we entering wrong? Let's make sure it's right. Oh, I see where we did wrong. Yep, we did a few things wrong. Well, it's supposed to be an S. Okay, that's where we went wrong. And there we go. Making even the slightest error can, as you saw, the game will tell you that it's not right if you make even the slightest error in the code. But you guys can see here, we have the code in game. We're gonna do that before we start this first official mission we're gonna do. But you guys can see that we just learned that somewhere time has stopped. And yes, that's the moral of the story, is that someone is stopping time across the world. As we'll learn that there are things that keep the flow of time going called time gears. And if they're taken from their place, the time surrounding that area will stop. You'll notice that they do that pose a lot more than this game than they do in the other one. So now here's Chanacho. Usually makes the dinner for us, but now he's running a spot that tells us that we can finally add recruits. So if you remember from our Red Rescue Team Let's Play, it was Wigglytuff. We needed to purchase friend areas in order to recruit, but in this game, once we gain the ability to recruit, it doesn't matter if there's what the Pokemon are, we can recruit them to the guild. All the Pokemon are recruited to the guild here. And remember that area where those two Pokemon were standing? Well, in this game specifically, this is a new area. We don't have any recruits as of right now, but we're gonna try to get some as we go on this mission. As always, we can now check our recruitment search. We can recruit 3 members, Lily, Benorif, and Shellis. And you'll see the mechanics of this recruitment. If we manage to recruit somebody, you'll see how it works. If Jesse could stop killing them so I can try. Or if we manage to recruit someone, like I said, you guys will see how that works in this game. It's not going to be the easiest thing though, given that our rank is not as high. We're still trying to get a potential recruit here. Like I said, it's not always going to be easy. But you know, one will come eventually. Just have to keep trying. Someone will eventually come that want to join. There's 3 potential recruits here. Someone will come along. Actually, no, I could make another mission. Get our first recruit that way. I'll probably do that off camera though. So you guys don't have to sit through that process again. I know that was a quite annoying process to sit through, so yeah, I'll do that off camera if we don't find someone here today. Probably get like a jinx or something. I'm trying to show you yet what I'm gonna do, but it'll definitely be implemented in the next episode. Oh look, never mind, our first recruit. What time? Beginning to think we wouldn't get one. Up there you can see the left side of the screen. You know, we see our team, their levels, etc. See what moves they can do. And you guys can see here in this option, the send home option means that we can send our new recruits back to the guild. If we want to recruit new people, we can just send them back and make room for new ones. It really comes in handy. It's one of the things I like about this game. That yeah, you can always make room for recruits. So you can see that it surely went up like 4 or 5 levels. Okay, I thought I disabled that. Nope, I did not. It was the wrong move. Crap. Third time was the charm. We'll catch up to our level eventually. Now we got 2 more potential recruits to try and get. So I want to try to recruit in the north and the Y-Leap. Got a max elixir, can take that. Alright, so like I said guys, max elixirs do come in handy. Very useful if you run out of your strongest move. In this case is Force Bomb for me. It's my strongest, my most effective. You guys can see there was nothing I could do there with when I'm wrapped by an opponent. It makes me immobile. So I'm not able to move until the move ends. But it can last up to like 5 turns, which is very annoying. So we got a lot of potential recruits here. Let's see if we can get one of these guys to join. We'll be lucky if one of them wants to join. And none of them. This is gonna happen a lot, guys, where we run into these scenarios where literally none of them want to join us. It's a huge pain, but it happens. You just have to keep trying. You'll eventually get your designated recruits. It's also the cases where you can use the one-to-mill generator and just recruit the people you want. Put them as the clients, and then just have them be the recruitment reward. But just have the reward be the recruits. You're basically, your client wants to join you, and set it to whoever you want. In this case, if you wanted to get, say, a legendary Pokemon, just set it to that being the client, and you can recruit. Finally, the North wants to join. So as always, guys, we are going to be naming these guys. If you've seen my Blue Rescue Team Let's Play, you know I've named all my recruits. It's a fun little way of playing the game. In my opinion, at least. It's a fun way of playing. When you can just, why play the game when you can just name your recruits and all of that. So we still got 2 potential recruits that we can try to get. A Y-Leap and a Chengwing. Let's try to get both of them before we leave here. One second, guys. I'm actually texting my partner Jesse, as you guys can see. So yeah, that is actually my partner Torchic. Well, she plays the role of my partner Torchic in this series, but she's not actually a Torchic though, guys, so don't assume that. It's just her name. But she does stream though, guys. I'll be sure to link that down below in the description. So you guys will be able to see her live, and you'll be able to see her in action here in this Let's Play. And Chingling joined. Nice. I can come up with a name for Chingling now. It's a female. Oh, I don't know. So you guys can see here, we can select who we want to send back to the guild. So we're going to send Shelly back just because he's level 17. And, you know, we can level up these guys. So that was good. Now we just need to try and recruit Wild Leap, and then we've got all the recruits here. So you can see Christina is already level, what, 11? And we're going to try to recruit a Lily. It's the last recruit. Last potential Pokemon that we can try to recruit. Keep forgetting the X button is the one open and running. So as you guys can see, the names in yellow are the ones that we've already recruited, and the ones in white are the ones that we have not. I actually like that about this one, because in red and blue rescue team, they don't really tell you. There's just like no easy way that they tell you who you have recruited and who's not. It was just like based on, it's just mainly based on memory of who you have recruited. And also the fact that they show you the names, but I feel like it could have been better, like how it is with this one. They show you the color, like if you recruited them, their name is yellow. If you haven't, their name is white. Whereas with the previous ones, you'd have to scroll to the right just to see who you have and who you don't. It was, like I said, it was a huge pain, but you know, what are you gonna do? GBA versus DS, the mechanics were different. We're gonna finish up this recording here. We're gonna get our extra specs, and next episode we're going to go on that mission that Chata gave us. This was just to get the extra specs and get some potential recruits. And we're gonna get out of here before I start dying from hunger. You can see I got another X-ray spec, and we went up in rank. So that is a plus right there. So not only did we get the extra spec, we got 3 new recruits. We went up in rank. That makes recruiting Pokemon a bit easier. The higher your rank is, the better your chances of recruitment. So we're just gonna go get our extra spec and then we'll end after that. As usual, Tata will tell us to do the mission. We know what our mission is already, so we're gonna do that when we can. But that's gonna be next episode, so make sure you guys tune in for that. So let's see, if we collect any money, we better start. We've got over $2,000. Better store that money. It's gonna come in handy later down the road. So we're just gonna store everything. Where is it? Take our X-ray specs out. Take that. Take that. What else? Definitely take that. Take those. Need those. Let's see what else. Take that. And of course we'll take these just because why not. Give that to me. Where is it? There it is. Give that to Jesse. And as we go on, we're eventually going to give our recruits stuff too. But let's see here. These guys got some very useful wares. We'll get into that later. We're probably going to train Christina and Andrew a bit more first.